What's going on, good people? It's Iceberg. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful start to their Thursday out there. Waking up, speaking your positive affirmations to yourself, looking yourself in the mirror first thing in the morning and saying all of those wonderful things to yourself that you know about yourself. Looking right in your eyes before you wipe the cold out of your eyes, before you brush your hair. Maybe you brush your teeth, I don't know. But looking at yourself before anything is even going on with your day, starting that day off right by speaking positively to yourself. You're looking at all of the beautiful things within yourself, not focusing on any of the negative, any of the blemishes, anything like that, and just speaking to the positive parts of yourself, saying good morning, beautiful, good morning, gorgeous, good morning, handsome, good morning, intelligent, good morning, strong brother, whatever it is that you need to hear for yourself to get your day started off right. Combining that with listening to your positive playlist, listening to your positive affirmations, anything that you do to make sure that you are infusing your morning with all of the positivity that you need. Maybe you include that with a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of water, something like that. But making sure that what you are doing to start your day off is infused with all of the positivity that you can before you go out here into the world and experience whatever they're going to throw at you. So make sure that you're doing that, making sure you're taking that little bit of time for yourself. It doesn't take much time. You can do it probably before the kids wake up, if the kids aren't waking you up, if you have that situation going on. But just a few minutes just to get your day started off with a positive attitude, positive vibes. Listening to the things that you need to fill your brain with to combat any of the negativity that you're going to experience throughout the day. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're teaching your kids how to do that. This is something we need to pass on to the future generations, get them to start doing it earlier so they're not maybe having as much built in and dealing with as many mental issues later on in life because they neglected their mental health earlier on. Make sure you're doing that for yourself and make sure you're doing that for the people in your life. Wanted to come to you really quickly and talk to you about something that builds on things we've been talking about in previous morning messages. I know we've been spending time talking about things like combating interview and test anxiety, implementing routines into your life, building multiple ventures. All of these different things we talk about are building blocks for life. We can use them all throughout life. It's not just in one aspect, whether it's going to get a job or, studying in school and stuff like that. It's also for other parts of life. So when we're talking about these things, some people may hear all of these things I'm saying and say, yeah, that sounds great. I would love to be able to implement those things into my life. I would love to be able to implement those things into a job. However, I can't get over that first hump to even get to the interview, to get to the test, to get to wherever it is that I'm trying to go because of other things that I may be dealing with internally that are preventing me from taking that step out there. And my message to those people, whoever that is that may be hearing me, is important in putting yourself out there. It's important in hearing those no's. The worst thing that anybody can say to you in any of those situations, if you're applying for a job or something like that, the worst thing that they can say is no, right? That's the only thing that they can say that would be innocent and negative is, no, we did not select you for this job. We selected someone else or whatever. But that's not the end of the world. It's just a no. It's important for us to go out there and put ourselves out there and be willing to hear those no's. Because when you hear that no, that is a growing opportunity for you. That's the opportunity for you to maybe, in some situations, go to whoever that person is that was maybe the hiring or selecting official and ask them, what can you do to make yourself a more qualified candidate for that job? Maybe what can you do to set yourself apart so if that job or other jobs come around later, maybe you can be a better candidate and maybe get a yes in a future time. But it's important for you to first put yourself out there. That's what I want to make sure that you are understanding. I know there's a lot of young people who listen to me, and you all may not have actually even ventured out there into the corporate job market, let's say. You may have had jobs during high school and stuff like that, and that is important as well to build some character. But whenever you get out there into, say, the corporate job world, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be important for you to put yourself out there. You have to apply for those jobs. You have to send your resumes out. You have to go on those interviews. And even if you feel like at that interview you bombed terribly, it's important for you to go through that experience, because when you leave that experience, you're going to learn something from it. The next time you go into an interview, you may not feel as nervous or anxious or make the same what you consider errors when you're in that process. Same thing with the test. There's all types of practice tests and stuff like that available on the internet free of charge. So what you can do if you feel like you get a lot of anxiety when taking tests, you can create your own mock situations in the comfort of your home, or you can put it in wherever space you want. You can go to a library or even a coffee shop that has Wi-Fi. You can create whatever situation you want. You can create the situation as stressful as you want, with a lot of noise going on in the background, maybe in a coffee shop, a busy Starbucks or something. Or you can create a quiet space, maybe in a library or in the comfort of your home, or a quiet office space or something like that. You can create whatever it is that you need, and then take some tests. See how you do. Give yourself time limits and all of that stuff. Set yourself up, taking pre-tests and stuff like that. Giving yourself time crunches, giving yourself different environments that may distract you, or maybe you're not distracted because you're not going to be in a distracted environment, but you have the ability and opportunity to set yourself up for success by doing all of the practice things ahead of time. And again, going on those interviews, hearing those no's, because it may take you 100 no's to get to that yes. Or it may just take you 1, or it may take you 5, it may take you 10. You don't know how many no's it's going to take for you to get to the yes that you're looking for. And even when you get that first yes, and you may accept that job, you may get in there and realize, this ain't what I want. And you get right back out there into that process of going through interviews, submitting those applications, submitting those resumes. But don't let a no end your world. Don't let a no, or the fear of hearing no, keep you from going out there and putting yourself out there. You're going to hear those no's. Use those as growing opportunities and experiences. And don't let the fear of hearing that no keep you from applying for that job or whatever the position is. Even if it's something that's not paid, those internships, apply for them. Even if you feel like you may not be all the way qualified, apply for it. Make them turn you down, as opposed to you not even entering the game and giving yourself an opportunity. Give yourself the opportunities. Make other people tell you the no's. And then when you hear those no's, use them as experiences to grow from. So hopefully that's a message that resonates with somebody out there. If this is a message that may resonate with one of the young people in your life, or even an older person in your life, please share it with them. Please do not be afraid to share this content. Please do not be afraid to hit that like button. That's that thumbs up button down there. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button as well. It is all available there, and it is all there for you for free. So until next time, good people, this is Iceberg. I'm going to get up out of here. You all make sure you have a wonderful day, and make sure you are doing something to take some time for yourself and to protect your mental health. And while you're at it, go ahead and teach the babies and the other people in your life about how they can take care of their mental health as well. All right, good people. Until next time, this is Iceberg. Salute.